Well, we're flight options. We're based out of, well, our team is from 3 different locations. Most of our guys are from Cleveland, Ohio. We have one person from Dallas, Texas, and also another person, Shalene back there, is from Teterboro, New Jersey.
So how do you go about putting a team together?
Well, we just send emails to the various sites, figure out who's interested, and basically look at experience and basically take people who show the most interest in it.
So what do you get out of an event like this? When you come here, what do you take home?
A lot of fun. It's a great experience, basically a lot of teamwork.
Like the Mechanics Olympics or something, right?
That's basically exactly what this is.
Is that how you feel? I mean, do you feel the competitive side of this?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Really? How do you prepare for this?
Basically, our everyday job is this. So it's that's basically how we prepare for it.
Not many people take a break to go do their job on the break, you know.
Exactly.
It's like a busman's holiday.
Well, you know, it's Miami, so it's a vacation.
Yeah. So
but it's a good time. It's a good time. A great time, yes.
All right, great. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. Yeah. Who makes up your team? These are mechanics that work with the airline?
This team just consists of mechanics, engineers, avionic, electronic, several majors. Just we have the whole team, and how can I say? This is a very good opportunity for us to learn from other companies, to learn more, and we will have all the knowledge we have learned here back to China Shenzhen, and to have all the team members, how can I say, trained and improved our abilities to maintain the aircraft safety.
So you are competing, but you're learning also.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you watch the way other people perform, the way other professional mechanics perform their jobs. You learn something?
Yes, we learn a lot, and we also enjoy the competition.
Yeah. How is the team doing so far?
I believe the team has done very well, and as we expected.
You're very proud of the team.
Yes.
Yes. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
What else, when you come to Miami, what else do you get to do?
We will have there's MRO examination,
right?
And we will go to see go to have a look of the MRO exhibition, and how can I say?
But you get to do some fun things too. It's not just about the competition, right?
Yeah.
You enjoying your visit?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, congratulations.
And we learn too much from other teams, and we think they're very strong, but we're strong too.
So the competition is pretty good.
Yes, pretty good. Very, very good. I like it and have fun. Yeah.
How do you think your team has done so far, like in the competitions? Do you think you're performing well?
Performing, I think it's well, and we are trying my best and try our best, and
everything is okay.
Yes, everything is okay.
When you go home, what will be your memory of this? What's the best experience?
I think I learned too much experience from these competitions, and during my jobs, I can do much more than before, and I can teach some things to any colleagues in our companies and help them to improve. So many people can improve.
It's been a fun trip. You had a good time?
Yes.
This is all about quality, safety, and FAR compliance and the training that goes with that. In our industry, it's the mechanic that is the soul and lifeblood of keeping the airplanes in the air. Ranger Aerospace is proud to be a sponsor of this.
Is this about the competition or sharing best practices, or what do you think people get out of this?
A little healthy competition goes a long way, but it is all about best practices and passing on the word that this is what it's all about.
How important is this kind of event to the profession and to the industry?
The importance of this can't be understated. From the FAA on down to chief executive officers across the entire industry, the importance of getting the job done right the first time, not pencil whipping any inspections, being impeccably compliant at all times, whether you're being inspected or not, is the way this industry functions. This reinforces that theme.
When you look at some of these professionals who are here, these are among the best, but you also have students who are upcoming people in the field. Are you encouraged by what you see, by the ability and the technical skills?
I'm encouraged by the young people that are coming into the industry. We need more skilled mechanics and technicians to work on airplanes. And when you think about it, not everybody can be a Harvard MBA, not everybody can be an MIT engineer. But there are fantastic jobs in our industry that'll last 30, 35, and 40 years if you get the skills to work on an airplane, because the airplane will fly for 35 or 40 years. An engine technician or an avionics technician is like a doctor for the airplane. You got to make a good diagnosis before you figure out what to do with the surgery.
What is your hope going forward that this kind of event will do?
This will spread the word across the industry of what's really important. The importance of doing the job right, the importance of training to do the jobs right, and the importance of people that own and operate companies to reinforce this above next week's cash flow.
We are Team 1 from Salt Lake Community College, one of 2 different teams that we sent out this year. We're from Salt Lake City, Utah. We started a club right off the beginning of the year. It was actually last summer. We start the club and we pick our presidency members, and then once we start getting down and we kind of go over the topics and things.
How did you go about selecting the group?
Selecting the club, so we had an open enrollment for our club all year long, and then as of December, everybody who is a member of the club was allowed to try out for the events that we knew that we were probably going to be doing out here, and we set up a judging score sheet. And
there's a great deal of competition even before you get to the competition.
Yes,
right?
there was. There was a lot of practicing. There was a lot of trying to make mock-ups of the events that we believe we were going to do out here, and let everybody practice on it for a few months, and then held a big competition, scored everybody individually, and pick the best of the best.
So when you bring the best of the best here and you see what you're really up against, any surprises, any curveballs, anything that you didn't expect?
Well, the space event, we knew it was coming, but it was hard to practice since that's not really something that we have had a lot of experience with. But no, not a lot of surprises. It was pretty much exactly things that we were hoping for. We were real happy with it.
So overall, this experience, what do you think this does for you going forward?
Well, hopefully it helps me get a job, gives me something to put on a resume, which we're always excited about. Lets me know what it's like to work with the people who are really in the industry. Helps me to get to know some people that I would normally never get to meet otherwise. Get to know different options as far as places that I could work, different fields that I could go into. Up till today, I had no idea that I could go into a space program and go do that with my A&P, and that, that's exciting too. It really opens your eyes to a lot of different places that you could get jobs, you could get to work at, and it makes you proud to be here. It makes you excited to see how good you could possibly be in the future.
Well, we have a club at the school, that Vaughn College of Technology and Aeronautics, and we started a UAV club, so we're trying to just demonstrate what we're doing at the school. And this right here is the flight controller, and we're just showing off how everything works, and it's kind of new technology, so we're trying to introduce it. And
so this is something that you designed and built?
Yes, at the school we researched each component on this UAV, and then we made sure that they were all compatible with each other, and then we built it, and then we've begun flying it.
Tell me how this thing flies. I mean, how do you control this?
The flight controller here, so you have this receiver here, the antenna, and there's a transmitter that you would use, like one of those big controllers that you see people using when they fly these things. Communicates with the receiver, which sends that signal to the flight controller. The flight controller will translate it and send it to the ESCs to control the speed of the motor and which motor to turn on.
And what about the controllability of this? What have you been able to demonstrate so far?
Here, we can't turn them on, so we couldn't do that. We turned them on a little bit to get the rotor spinning.
But I'm sure you've tested this out. So
yes.
You know. How does it perform?
It performs really well. I mean, you have complete control. It's agile. We put on this one over here, we put some wooden blocks on it to represent a payload. So you can lift things, you're agile, you have accuracy, it's GPS connected. There's a lot of capabilities with these things.
Yeah. Right now, students at Vaughn College are working on different type of application that most people won't think of, that being mine detection. Having the quadcopter fly over an area and survey the area to tell us exactly where mines could be in that specific location. Because of past wars, there are billions of mines that have not been detonated and are still in the land, including Egypt, Vietnam, between Afghanistan and Russia. Now we are working on right now on a research paper implementing a UAV with mine detection with GPR, ground penetrating radar, and give it an ability to tell us exactly where the mines are, come back to a user and let us know where the mines are, so we're safer. And
so this platform can be scaled up to carry a big payload or a lot of equipment?
yes, it definitely can. We spoke to someone here at the conference who used motors that give it a longer time in the air. So with larger motors, with more thrust. So more thrust gives you more payload that you can carry.
We think it's really going to be exploding, particularly the small size equipment, and has implications for uses throughout commerce, safety, health, and will also involve careers for people from all walks of life, as we've seen in aviation in general, that airports have to think about them, engineers, pilots, legislators.
It seems like the technology is really moving faster than our ability to learn how to use it, right?
That's often the case.
Yeah,
yes,
science is
yes.
leading the curve here.
Yes, but we've seen many examples before with technology exploding, and if we're careful and if we create a regulatory environment that promotes commerce and promotes safety, we're trying, part of our presence here is also being hosted by the Association of Model Aeronautics, who wants to reach out for public education to use these things in a way that's safe and fun and useful.
These are students at the college. We are all in the AMP program. We go through a selection process and we try out, and we work together as a team and kind of see what works together and how we can come together and perform well. We practice a couple of hours every Saturday for a couple of months. We are dedicated to it. We're dedicated to each other. We help each other learn, help each other grow. And we love this competition. It's so much fun.
How important is the teamwork? I mean, you learn how to work with each other, right?
It's actually more important than learning the task, because if you work well together and you can adapt and overcome together, then any task you give us is much easier.
You kind of get to a point where you know what your partner is thinking, what they're doing.
Yes.
You learn to anticipate.
It's almost like silent communication. We
Right.
kind of flow with each other. And that's what we really aim for.
So that makes your skills stronger, right? You
Absolutely.
How much are you learning here? I mean, I know you're here to compete, but you're also picking some stuff up, right?
Yeah, we've learned a ton. There are a lot of tasks that are not focused on in our school curriculum, so we get to go outside of our normal education and learn extra things, learn extra tasks, learn new industries, up-and-coming things, space tech, fiber optic. There's been a ton of things that are not generally included in the normal day-to-day.
And what about the chance to network with people? Meet some of the industry professionals who are here?
It's been wonderful. We've met with Southwest, we've met with Boeing, we've met with a lot of the professional teams as well as the other schools. Learning and interacting with them and seeing how they do on things and the ups and downs for everybody. It's really fun.
Great.